Right, so it's 7 o'clock on June the 11th, just leaving the little baobab, and I'm taking a drive the back way to Gambia, which I tend to prefer because I don't have to deal with as many customs and police checks and things. It's perfectly legal. This is just going down the high street of Abene. I was just going to pick up a friend of mine, Deanne, past some sheep, and Abene's still a few miles off the nearest tarmac track. So here we are, we're just going past the school, and the festival site on the right. Heading out of Abene, and we're going up towards Nyafrang, which is the next village up near the border with the Gambia. But then we have to cut inland and go across. So there's a pig there, grunter, and we're just going through the Karaninka section, and they're mainly Christian people. So you get a lot of pigs and palm wine through the forest. It's very dusty and dry at the moment, but in a month or so this is just going to be glistening green, and then a month later this will be impassable. You'd either have to walk or go round. There's another way to go to Nyafrang. This bit, there was a big forest fire earlier this year, so it's all coming back nice and green. Now we're just heading into Nyafrang. There's a big fig tree on the left. This is a really beautiful village. There's the old school on the left, which is falling down, and then the church, and a big tree on the right, which it's a fromagère. If you've read my book, you might have remember. It's they use the wood for making cheese boxes. The French do, camembert, and so on. So hence fromagère. So we're heading out of Nyafrang towards the next village, Kabajo, which is an Islamic village. It's very pretty. Caddies in the background, shouting at the cat. Okay, so now we're going through Kabajo. It's sunrise at the moment. It's just about 7 in the morning. There's a new mosque going up. So it's a good time to travel because it's quite cool still, and the light's great. If you're doing photography, filming like this, you get nice light. Now we're into the forest. This is my favourite bit outside of Kabajo. It's a raffia palm forest. Again, very, very dry and dusty at the moment, but in a month or two this is just like absolutely vivid green jungle. And a little bit later it's too muddy to pass. And the palm leaves from this tree are used for fencing, for roofs. If you can't afford a zinc roof or a straw roof, go and cut this for free. So there's some quite deep sections of sand. It's you really do need a four-wheel drive. I'm not sure if it's possible in a regular car. Even the little minibuses don't come this way. Totally impassable in July, August, September, October. Then I have to go around the main road. Somebody with a pot on their head on the left, and even when you're in the middle of the nowhere, people loom out. And there's a termite mound. That one, some of them are bigger than Kermit, my car. And here we're coming into the next village, and you can see the Kembo fencing. It's a natural log fencing. We've done a bit of this on ours. It's getting harder to do because of deforestation. This is Kartak village, nice little village, and they lay out logs to slalom around. If they haven't put in sleeping policemen just to slow the traffic down. You get this on the main roads even, big logs. So it is quite a convoluted route, and I've just got the hang of it now. Although occasionally I get lost. When I came back on last Thursday, it was dark and a little bit hard to remember where I was going. But I reckon that's all part of the fun, and I always end up somewhere. There's always somebody to ask. The great thing about this place is There's wildlife everywhere, and bird life. I almost always see monkeys. Saw quite a lot of squirrels on this trip, although the camera didn't really pick them up. One time I saw a big python, and also quite often monitor lizards, which are can be up to 2 meters in length. So these villages are coming up to the Gambian border. Sometimes you're not sure whether you're in Senegal or Gambia. And there's a mix of language, English and French. But I'm going to have to go now. We're just approaching the military checkpoints, and I need to get the camera, hide the camera, or else who knows what will happen. Feel free to come down and make this trip with me anytime. Check out my website, littlebaobab.com. Bye.